Oh, here we go right here. He showed who got one February 2021. This is my stepson. 24. Burglary, second degree. I knew that shit. I knew that shit. Let me show you how dumb my stepson is. Cause mama like, I don't know why they got me in jail. I know, I can't tell her. She looks special. So I can't tell her no. But let me show you why they got this motherfucker in jail. Everybody know how you tell persons their physique and how they walk and all of that. I was sitting in the basement. That's why I smoke at. Sitting down in the basement. About to get lit like a flint after work. And I'm sitting there and I happen to be scrolling over down my Facebook feeds and I happen to see the news. So I was cracking up at the news, at the caption of the news. Because it said something about burglary suspects. Burglary suspects get caught in house. And the dogs were like, the dogs were just like laughing at them. Not laughing, sorry, like, hey, buddies, come on in. And it fucked me up because it got to be my motherfucking stepson.
Said the dogs?
Yeah. It was, I said, well, maybe let me look at it was
I don't understand. The dogs?
Like, they broke into somebody's house. And the funny part about it was they were like, look at the dogs.
But white people said that?
Yes, instead of the dogs, trying to eat their ass up, the dogs was like, hey, buddy, let's play.
The dogs was like that?
Yeah.
Trying to play with them?
Yes, I'm trying to find that deal.
They was friendly?
Yes. I'm gonna find it.
And they was friendly to the dogs?
No, I'm gonna show you this video. This video fucked me up when I saw it. And I immediately told his dad, baby daddy, and he doesn't really say anything. He didn't really say anything about it because he's kind of quiet like that. This video, laugh at this video. They tell like, Mary, you wrong. You're going to laugh at your own stepson. But I told him they ain't going to do that stupid shit. Here you go. Clear video. So I'm sitting down in my basement.
Security video?
Yeah. And when I'm sitting in my basement, and I see this video, and I said,
It's a pig.
no, this right on the south side.
How old is he?
He's 24. Look at the dog. I would carry my damn dog. Look at the dog. He'd be like, hey. I would have got rid of the motherfucking dog. Look at him. That nigga been evicted.
That's not a security dog, it's a family dog.
Look. That's a. Because I'm like, you could tell the person's his build. When he turned around and came towards the camera. And I'm like, fuck no.
The alarm came on.
Look at his ass. Look at him. Open the door.
Trying to get out.
Open the door.
Right.
So you know his ass caught.
Oh, because he opened the door?
He opened the door up.
The fingerprints?
Yes. He already in the system. And then you already on camera.
Right.
That's why they got his ass in clay.
Oh, okay.
See, his mama's special, so I couldn't really tell her.
You said all your perverts. What you talking about?
On Facebook.
Perverts. What you said that?
Well, I'm a fingernail chick. They just broke them off. And look at these fingernails. I'm in a fingernail group. I get a lot of fingernail people. They admire fingernails too. That's my first set.
Okay, you do nails? You get your nails done? Okay.
That's my first set. They broke all off eventually. And then, it's not gonna long forever. And then, this one was my recent. That's my recent one. That just broke off the pink. So y'all fingernail perverts, you know, that want to be my friends and stuff.
Go back to the picture. The last one.
This one?
I thought she was one of my classmates. That's not though.
That's my auntie. She has dementia. And she has dementia young because she's only 50. Yeah.
It's gotta be challenging.
Yes, it's something else because that's my favorite auntie. These are my grandson. He is my grandson, fat ass. That's my favorite auntie. She raised me. And to see her like that, it just
breaks your heart.
Yeah. So I tried to take her to church yesterday, Sunday, but she tried to escape. She just can only leave. So I'm gonna get her this right here. But I'm going in my uncle, my relatives. I'm like, we can go in on this together. It costs $20-some, but in case she escaped again, because last week, Saturday, last Saturday they called me, pissed me off because they called me and they were like, come here, where you at? I'm like, I'm at work. So they inboxed me. I'm like, I'm at work. And they didn't respond. So I was like, okay. So then I get home about 7 o'clock and I'm gonna sit there and sit a party. And next thing I know, they're like, come here, well, you need to come out because we done lost auntie.
Oh, I can't find her.
Yes, I'm like, what the fuck you mean you lost auntie?
GPS locator to find where she is.
And I'm like, where she at? But see, that's the thing, she didn't have anything on her. So, auntie, boy, she was gone for like 24 fucking hours. And it's not like anything unusual because my grandfather had dementia also.
So
and they lost him. And we went around looking for him forever. So it just hurt my soul.
So when somebody has dementia, what do? They just get up and leave and
go
forget where they are?
When you're dealing with somebody who has dementia, they resort back to stuff they did in their younger days.
They go back to
older
memories.
Yeah, so like let's say they'll tell you that they're going home, they can go home. So if they ever do decide to leave, you know, check place they used to live at for a long time. They'll tell you like they're used to going to work, so they'll get up and they'll still put their clothes on and they'll go out the door and they forget where they're going. And they'll just like wander around. But most of the time it's somewhere where they're familiar at, where They just don't get off and go get lost anywhere. They're going back to somewhere that they've lived there for a long time or somewhere they worked at.
So in their mind, they're remembering the positive
Mm-hmm.
things they did for a consistently long time. It's like a computer when it resets, it goes back to the old programming.
Mm-hmm.
So in their mind, they go back to the old programming where they used to be because their mind is coping with something.
Yep. Because Grandpa used to, when I was wrong with him was, I was with my grandparents. Was wrong with him because we coming around a circle. Grandpa that went around the circle the wrong way. I'm in the course screaming, ah, Grandpa! He
Hmm.
like, what am I doing wrong? And then once he got around the circle, he realized like, oh, I messed up. So he
Hmm.
went to the doctor, and the doctor said he had dementia. They explained to us what it was, and they said that he would never, is the mind eating itself up or something? So he would never be the same again.
Hmm.
So he had told us, he said before he lost his mind completely, he said, you know what, he said, I hate for y'all to see me like this. Because he's the leader, he's the keep the family together.
Hmm.
So it's like once he got sick, then it went downhill from there.
Hmm.
And he would escape all the time, but he worked 2 or 3 jobs. So he would leave the house, and you catch him at gray cars all the time. Like he had a gray car with his last car.
Hmm.
So he had all kind of gray cars trying to get in the cars. But the neighbors knew him, so they just bring him back home.
Right.
And well, he'd be like, well, I don't need him there, and we try to come get him. He's the box in his day,
Hmm.
so you can't run up on him.
Right, because he'll start
He gonna
boxing.
start boxing you. Grandpa was something else. And him and grandmama didn't get along. So once he got older and she tried to take care of him, she'll yock him. He'll yock her every day.
Oh, okay, so she'll yock him back.
Yeah.
Nigga,
He's like, okay, yeah.
I'm gonna get you before you get
I'm
me.
like, Grandma. He be like, Red, get her. Get her. She trying to get me. She trying to get me. I'm like, hell no. So it was a lot. It's a lot. So the thing with her, this was my favorite auntie. So she taught me how to braid her and craft and do little stuff like that.
Hmm.
So to talk to her now, it's heartbreaking. Because I said her kids, the one that got some sense don't come around, okay? And then the one that don't got the sense is the one that's watching her.
Okay.
So
So they gain the sense by trying to watch her.
yeah, so I just constantly go down there to go talk to her, but it's heartbreaking because like I said, her house, this is my auntie house, was already decorated all nice, everything's all nice and clean and dusted. Not no more.
Hmm.
It's been like hot pits down there because her daughter got 4 kids and the 4 kids be down there, but the Savannah is 9, Savannah 7 or 9.
Hmm.
Savannah combs her own hair, Savannah cooks, Savannah babysits, Savannah can make bottles. She's 9 years old.
Hmm.
She
She's a
got
young woman.
she got her sister named Lily. Lily is 3. Savannah combs Lily hair. Savannah changes her brother Pepper. Corey's 1 year old. Yes, this is like independent. They down there cooking. They cook. They down there cooking because the mama's slow. But I go down there every now and then and braid some hair. Uh, I'm planning on doing my auntie hair. Um, they got this old effed up wig on the head.
Hmm.
So I told myself, yeah, if y'all buy the hair, I'll come down here and I'll pinch braid her whole head for her. And I bought her this tracking thing for them to find her, but these effers ain't even got no working phone.
So we gotta get a phone.
Yes, they got Wi-Fi in the house, but they don't have no working phone. So I'm like, how am I gonna how you gonna find her? So the last time when she escaped and we were looking for her, she was in the Blue Mile.
Hmm. This was the last place she lived.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to go back to the address that she remembered from the
Mm-hmm.
memories that she had.
So the 3-year-old is the one that watches her. Her 3-year-old granddaughter. Well, not watch, but she be on her.
Right.
Cause like
Hey, where you going?
yeah, she turned. We in church Sunday, and I got my cousin on the end with her kids. Then my auntie in the middle, and I'm on the other end. And she said, Lily said her name is Linda. We call her Billy. She said, Kimara, Nanny trying to leave again. I said, Nanny not finna go. I'm like, Auntie, where you going? She like, I'm finna go. I'm ready to go. I'm like, I'm trying to get them to pray over, but I came too early. I should have came a little bit late.
Hmm.
And I was like, well, Auntie, we ain't going yet. I'm like, I said, you not driving? She like, but she still kind of knew. She was like, you not driving neither, Giant. You driving, Daddy. You not driving. He driving. I'm like, oh shit, she right. She like, I'm ready to go. I'm like, Auntie, we not finna leave yet. Auntie, we got a little bit more time. Auntie, then we gonna leave. And then here come Savannah. Savannah's like, since you about 9. Savannah's like, keep me out right now. They trying to leave again. So they be on her if they not in school, and they'll tell like, cause they'll let their mom know that she's escaping.
Mm-hmm.
And then her son, she cusses him out, and she didn't cuss.
Mm.
So now she cuss him out.
Mm-hmm.
Fat, you better go sit your big fat age. And she cuss him out. But it's just so heartbreaking. But they said that I was researching stuff, and they said rosemary,
Mm-hmm.
so called like helps with your memory.
That's it.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And so I went and bought the rosemary out of Walgreens, and I went and rosemary her whole damn house. When I got done with rosemary her house, I smelled like Ben Gay or something. I'm talking about I did her whole entire house.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just praying she come back from it,
I got you.
cause it's like that's my
Generation.
favorite.
Maybe get her some sleep therapy CDs that she can listen to that stimulate different parts of the brain.
Okay.
Because those different sleep cycles, alpha, beta, theta, delta, gamma, omega,
Mhm.
and those different sleep cycles are basically what we cycle through whenever we're going to sleep. But also there's different functions that happen when you're in your sleep cycle,
Okay.
and there's music that stimulates or induces the sleep cycle, or different types of cycle while you're awake. Some of them deal with memory function, some of them deal with dreams, some of them deal with cerebral programming.
Yeah, I'm a dreamer. I love dreaming.
So that may be a little beneficial for you to have.
It's the point of hopefully these people that she's down there with is not that bright, so hopefully they'll put it actually on for her. Cause I made her crack too, and
Mm-hmm.
told her put it in her head, and I got a bunch of rosemary in there. Also, it's just coconut oil and rosemary in there. I'm like, put it in my auntie
She live
head.
with a 3-year-old.
Yes. Okay. How do I describe it? Okay.
Put a 3-year-old in charge of it. Hey, play this for Granny
Yeah.
play this every day.
Yeah.
Do this
On
with
her
Granny.
tablet. Yep. And she
Come
sure
on,
got that
Granny.
tablet. And
She
she
go
be
on
on
over
her.
there with Granny. She play the music with her. They both listen to listen, Granny.
She be on her. Because the time that she escaped and she called herself, she stayed right there on Alpha Good in Excel. So they got that little park, they made, the little skate park for the kids they made to go out to Delmar.
Mm-hmm.
And she had Savannah and Lily, but she's very intelligent.
Mm-hmm.
And she had Savannah, like, she about 9, 7, 9, 8, 7, 8, 9. And Savannah happened to have a minute phone on her. And they were walking, and my auntie got lost where she started going towards the left, down Delmore, going towards the right, back towards Goodfellow. So Savannah was like, "No, Nanny, we live this way," and she pulled her, and she went ahead and walked down Goodfellow and brought her back home. And so she's 9 years old. I call her Vanna White.
Because her name is Savannah. I got
Her mama's special.
you. Mix.
Her mama's special, and she just keep me with the kids' names because Savannah is the oldest one. Then she had
She's 9.
Then she got Kavion. Kavion is about 6, 7.
Mm-hmm.
He killed me because he said he hate going to school. I said, boy, you in first grade. You got a long way to go.
Certain stuff you don't like about
Yeah, I
it.
hate going to school. But city school. I hate city schools too.
There's probably certain stuff that you don't like.
And then you got Lily, and says Lily be going to school, but she's 3. And then you got Jakari's 1, but see, he stays with Tiffany. Got all her friends special too. So the friend parents watch the 1-year-old because they know she's special.
Mm-hmm.
So they have Jakari all the time.
What's special about her?
I mean, like a little slow mental.
Okay.
That's what I mean, special.
Right, I got you. Certain has different cerebral functioning.
Mm-hmm. Because when her mom was missing, I said she was missing since 7 o'clock that morning. They didn't call me till that 7 o'clock at night.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, why you didn't call me early? I would have left my motherfucking job. And they was like, oh, well, you remember, we didn't want to. I'm like, did y'all call any of the other relatives?
Mm-hmm.
No. Y'all just called me, and she missing 12 hours already. I'm like, here I come. We riding all over the doggone loop. And I'm telling the men, y'all, we can get out the car and park the car and go in the blue. She got to be in the blue. We done been to every place she been at. We done been on Lotus. We done been on Theodosia and shit. She got to be in the blue. She lived the blue mile the longest.
Mm-hmm.
And wherever she at, in the blue. The thing I mean, it's sad. And she's lost a lot of weight because they forget to eat. And this is my big leg, big butt auntie. No, she about my size now.
Mm.
This the one where all the men looking for her. Where your auntie at? That sexy one. Like this Sylvia? Man, let me bobble your ass. Plenty of them. The boyfriend, baby, they been call him all these 20-some years she been with. I don't think that he cared anything about her because if he did, she wouldn't look the way she looked.
Mm-hmm. They're still together now.
Mm-hmm. I just think he stayed there because uh,
Disability.
that's no. She, you know what? She didn't even get that yet. Because it's Section 8 and she don't have no she don't have no rent. So in my opinion, that's why he stayed there. But other than that, he don't do. I mean, like I said, I don't know if she had dementia until probably about a year ago. And in my opinion, she's had it for the past 3 years. Because my daughter, my 20-year-old goes down there with her all the time. Because she used to watch my kids when they were little. So my 20-year-old, when she came from high school, she hung down with my auntie. And we always call her nickname her dumb blonde. Because we just like, she didn't know where she was going to St. Louis. But we just thought, hey, this is how it is. And my daughter was like, Mama, something wrong with auntie because she didn't know how to get back home.
Mm-hmm.
And I brushed it off. I'm like, well, what you marry? Auntie don't know how to get you no bus. That's probably what it is. And she was like, no, Mama, I think something wrong with auntie. I brushed it off. Until I went down there, I happened to go down there. Because I'm a late bloomer too. I just started driving probably about 2 years ago.
Okay.
So when I went down there to go see her, we walked through the park and I was talking to her. And I could tell then something was wrong. And I'm just like, okay, but I forgot she down with all the people that's special. You know what I'm saying? And they probably know because they weren't around for probably when he had dementia.
Mm-hmm.
So it took her all the way out to the Paul. They ran some tests, and yeah, she has dementia.
Did they ever say what causes it, other than the fact that the brain cells don't?
I have no idea. I don't remember. I know she has most definitely. They said because it was hereditary. Her dad had it, and they were saying how sometimes you can skip a generation and move to the next one. Because say he was the only one. He had it young. He had it in his 60s, and none of his brothers even have it.
She developed fast when she was younger.
You know what? I don't even remember. But like I said, because a church lady asked me, she said, "What did she do? What did she do when she was growing up?" I said, "If you say like a party, like as far as partying, or happy, in her teen years, I remember her being like 17, 18, and she would go to the Rose and the Picnic and stuff like that. She was going out then, but her drink was a rum and coke. But she was not an alcoholic.
Right.
She drank when she went out, and that was it.
Had a good time.
If she smoked weed, she had a bad experience with weed because my aunt, her sister, gave her a Primo.
Right.
So she never would take no weed.
Right.
Unless it was mine, because she didn't know weed.
Right.
And other than that, no cigarettes. We just didn't understand it.
Right.
And like I said, as far as sleep, she always was asleep.
So I wasn't sleeping.
Yeah, my kids call her the sleep house because they go down there. We don't go to the house. We go down there.
See,
and she got that California cane.
Yeah.
And they all be in the bed with her.
Oh, okay.
Look at the TV and sleep. So my boy was like, I'm not going to Auntie house. That's all they do is sleep.
That's funny.
So I didn't understand it. I mean, she was going to church. She was, trying to do right. I don't understand it. Because nobody else had it. Her siblings, even her siblings that's older than her, they don't have it. And they got the same dad. So they don't have it. It's just sad. Like you call down her and I can talk to her every now and then. And she might know who I am. Or I bring the grumpy down there. I'm like, hey, Auntie, here goes your married baby. And the other day I was seeing how spoiled he was. I got a braid Lily hair, and he on my lap. And Auntie's like, well, you the one spoiled him. So she comes in and out. But then, like, she came in the house, she changed her clothes, and she decided she's going to leave. And what she did was, she tapped me on my shoulder. She's like, I'll be right back. I said, where you going? You need to go to. She's like, oh, you don't tell Auntie what to do. And then she like popped in my mouth.
That's funny.
So she's my favorite. And it's just so sad because I don't know how. You know what? I'm sorry. You know, the doctor said that it might have came on because my aunties were $30 on Delmore, and they got robbed 3 times when she was in there.
Oh, okay. Trauma.
Yeah, and the last time that she got robbed, he actually put the gun to her head that time, and she quit,
Okay.
and she had had a job since then.
Okay.
So I believe it was a thing of her being depressed,
Stress induced.
because they were saying that she was severely depressed,
I would be too.
and then having to deal with
The memory of being robbed at
yeah,
gunpoint and almost losing your life.
and then her daughter not being the mother that she should be because Tiffany, like I said, my auntie basically be raising them kids. That's why them kids is be with my auntie and they're so independent. Because the mama, like I said, she's special. Tiffany would strip all night long, so she's stripping all night long. She gonna sleep all day. Oh, she sleep all day long. Who got the kids? My auntie got.
She was slow.
Yeah.
Stripper.
Okay.
Okay.
She stopped now because she ain't got no damn car. She can't get back and forth over there.
She got a body for it?
She used to.
So it was a survival.
Yes. She used to. She had big old. I don't know. I still got that picture of her. I used to make clothes for her. I was just nervous about her doing it. I told her all in my head. I see her sitting on the pole, all in my head. But in reality, hell to the no. Stripping.
You see yourself stripping?
Like in my head, you know.
You see it, but in reality?
In reality, hell to the no. I can't do it. I commend them, y'all go up there and do what you do, boo-boo, but I can't do it. And it's so depressing. Because I go on strip club with my one friend, she by, and she looked the damn pink slip.
Oh, somebody died there recently and shot in the face.
Oh, did they? Nothing unusual. I ain't gonna lie, nothing unusual. They always shooting on a damn block. But she like going there and get the pink slip chicken. And I like going because they don't bother me.
The chicken, you say? Is it that good?
She's a whore, so that's just the flat out way of putting it. She ain't no more little slut bag.
Going out there and smashing.
And she goes to we in the pink slip. I'm on the couch. I roll up while she running around the damn club. And like I said, they don't bother me because I ain't got nothing. I hate the booties and all that. They probably bother me. But I don't get bothered. That's why I have no problem going.
Okay, so they don't bother you.
They don't bother me. Everybody come to me is thicker than me, baby, so they ain't looking at me at all. I ain't got to worry about getting molested or anything, but that damn
females.
That damn bottoms up, that's different.
Females love females. Out there.
I'm talking about they be grabbing my boobs. I'm like, what the hell? I say, oh, I gotta get the fuck out of here. I can't be doing this.
Kind of bothers you when you do that?
I mean, you know, to a certain extent, I let you get a little if you feel on, you know, but don't keep on doing it.
Right. They trying to go and take you in the room or something.
I'm like, girl, you better get your ass on. I feel like this all day long, bitch. Yeah, with a woman all day. But in reality, I'll fuck you up. You got my face?
It was hilarious.
So I just saw my coochie, that ain't cute. Y'all better get back. That's when I had the red rinse for a minute.
When was that?
May last year.
Last year?
Because my daughter had her baby shower. We both went red.
That's what
I liked it. It just that my uniform is powder blue.
Okay. So I kind of did contrast with your uniform.
Yes, it'd be on my uniform, and that was the issue. In the outfits that I made her, because I used to get all the perverts then tell them delete. I was one girl phone the other day, that bitch had 5,000 pictures. I told her, girl, you lost your damn, it ain't here. Damn it. So you lost your damn mind.
5,000 pictures?
Yes.
Or what? Just her?
Her.
She like taking selfies.
She ain't got no damn kids. I'm like, girl, you is tripping.
So she don't have no kids?
No.
She got 5,000 pictures?
Of herself.
She called. Some women just like taking selfies a lot.
Oh, that's when I sprayed it blue.
Okay.
That's my other security job. Niggas what I did there. I can have all kind of damn hair colors. And he's my favorite. He's my favorite. I love curls.
You do?
That was my favorite. I'm trying to think if I can find one. When I first started them all. I'm in natural for a minute. I know at least 14 years. Me and Perm were never friends, no way. I'm the chick who put the perm in my head and it burned my scalp instantly.
Okay.
That was me.
Sensitive scalp burn.
Yes, I was like, F that stuff. Oh my God, my Uncle Kid be commenting from motherfucking Minnesota all the way down here. What the hell is y'all down there doing? Uncle, what the hell do you want? Come on. You know I got to be in here. Them couple of clothes I made, I ain't making shit no more. People don't want to buy it. They want you to get to them for the low. Shoes. There it goes.
Oh, wow.
That was years ago.
How did you make that? Took a swimming suit and tagged it?
I YouTube shit and copy it. I'm one of them. If I see it, I can do it.
You saw it?
Mm-hmm. But she's way thicker than this now.
Mm-hmm. Thick as in like fit or thick as in like
thick as in sloppy, in my opinion.
Okay.
What the fuck they call her? Cinnamon or some shit. She was at the Soft Touch, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And she know we ain't go over there. We don't do the pink and bottles.
Mm-hmm.
But that's again my bisexual friends.
Mm-hmm.
So she went and she got swimming suit. We went junking.
Junking.
Mm-hmm. The Goodwill.
Right.
And we got a swimsuit. And she came in the house and I told her to try it on. So she tried it on, took my little marker and I drew on it while she had it on.
Mm-hmm.
So I told her I'll call her up when it's done, when I get done messing with it.
Mm-hmm.
She was saying that she wanted to have her stomach out, but not all the way out because the stretch mark is some bullshit, which I didn't understand. Like, men don't get about that. But
some of them do. Some of them John, but
I don't know why.
you know, like seeing a nice little trans female, like some females John when they don't have a six pack. Everybody like what they like.
So she turned around and I made the swimsuit. Had to sew the back of it because her damn booty so big,
Mm-hmm.
and it'll bust out of there.
Booty busting out. Booty
Yeah.
busting out. Booty busting out. Hey, booty busting out.
That's another one I made. That's another one I made for her. That was for Halloween.
Mannequins at the crib. You put your sewing clothes on.
Yeah. That was a little Red Riding Hood. The skanky one for Halloween or something. My daughter doll clothes. I think I'm gonna buy some damn doll clothes. Fuck that shit.
Pretty dope with sewing.
I gave up.
Did you?
Yep.
Recently?
Yep. I ain't stolen about 2 years.
Really? What made you give up?
I got tired dealing with St. Louis people. They, you tell them a
you
certain price and then they don't want to pay it, or
what's your pricing?
It depends on what it is.
Cheapest garment you ever made?
Cheapest garment I ever made would be some shorts or something. That was probably $25.
The most expensive garment you ever made?
Was the wedding dress. That was $150.
Oh, okay.
And that's for my friend.
Pretty reasonable for a self-made outfit.
and I might have it. And then some shoes. I do shoes too.
Like design them or like.
Just put some shit back on. That's shoe plain, and I put some beads and some of them.
Okay, bedazzled.
Yeah, bedazzled the shoe.
Okay.
Um, this was the prom dress for the skinny girl. I think she went with a little horse dress. The kinky outfit.
Okay.
I actually sold that, and that was like $10.
Okay.
Cause I had a bunch of the stuff. Swimming suit I made. Never sold this. I don't know where it's at. It's in house somewhere. We actually wore that. That's the extra. It had a bag and everything. I wore the top. My daughter wore the damn skirt and the bag. And my other daughter had the damn scarf thing on.
So you need skill you got
My skinny friend, my drunk ass friend, she left her and she moved to Kenya. I made her that.
Oh, okay.
But she itty bitty. She about 105, 105 pounds. You know, like 5'4", 5'3". Yeah, she real little. So I made her that. Those just for the little girls. Them crochet bows I can crochet. Petty skirts. Just not a good picture of it. That was just fun.
You ever make pencil skirts?
That simple is all you doing is sewing down the line, sewing straight in the line for real. Baby blanket, that was case and blanket. My friend finally had a boy. She had all girls. Finally had a boy, so I made him a store blanket for, we call them king casing. And that was as big as the store, the blanket got. Paired me tutus. I got pissed off because my relatives running around buying tutus costing $5, which I can show you how to make it for $10. It's simple. So I made a lot of tutus. Actually, these tutus I probably only sold maybe 3 or 4 of them, and I ended up giving them a lot of them away to my little cousins that would actually wear them.
How long does it take for you to make one?
Tutu?
Yeah.
Not even an hour.
Oh, okay. What are they composed of?
All you doing is tying the knot. You can go right to Walmart, not Hoodmart, Walmart, and go get some tulle, Tuille, and it's already like this long. Tuille tulle, and you get some elastic, and you put the elastic around the child's waist. You tie it in a knot. You take the tulle and you can cut it the length of how long you want it to be, and all you're doing is tying it like a tie or just tying it in a knot. That's it. And they run around here $75. Oh, that's our Mardi Gras. My whore friend wore this for Mardi Gras.
Your whore friend. That's funny.
I have no idea where the skirt is now. The top is in the basement. I think we wore that for Halloween. I don't remember.
So you have to get the young lady's size.
I would get her size. I would show the little girls how to recreate their own shirts. This is just an old shirt. And we did it in the back. The jeans. And that's just wrapped around. That's not really sewn. The ankle, what you call these? The wrist warmers for my honey bunny. The damn, I bought for the outfit, the bird needed some clothes on. She told me it was unladylike for the bird to have no clothes on. And then just more blankets. Cool. Do a lot of little blankets.
Shit, I'm down to take a little sewing class or something like that if you offer that.
That's what I should have did.
Try some stuff. Little shirt design class or something like that.
That's what I should have did. Taught it. I know how to sew back in high school.
The only thing I ever sewed was a pillowcase. And like my shirt, whenever I get a hole or something like that, or some like the seams in my pants. My dad used to make suits.
It's the coolest thing ever. When I was trying to teach my kids about it, they just didn't. And I made this last night when I was bored. The cloud pillow. It's so cute.
It's an actual pillow?
Man, I'm sorry, cloud light. I'm sorry.
Okay.
It's a light.
For your little girl, let me know. Is
This is a cute.
That's cool. Yeah, people hit you up about that.
Hmm?
Yeah, people hit you up about that.
I be on YouTube.
No, I'm saying hit you up about the light that you built.
I just did it.
No,
Just did it last night.
you a grinder.
I was just a bit bored. Like I said, I'm just in the wrong city grinding. Cause I can do it all. I started off. I learned how to crochet in 5th grade, and then I learned how to from crocheting. I went to sewing in high school, and have been sewing since. We learned how to. Cause she taught us how to make Miss Easter. She taught us how to make wedding dresses, coats, um, uh, I mean all kind of pillows, vests, all kind of shit we was making. We used to have all kind of fashion shows and watch you. When I started making stuff for my daughters, once I had my kids, and they call it upcycling or something. So I would go junking and just get some shit.
Some materials
And
and stuff like that.
yeah, because the fabric is high. So the last thing they trying to get me to make, my daughter she wanted to make a dashiki. So my 20-year-old, now that she's older now with her son, now you trying to learn how to do everything I've been teaching you. She crocheted her own hat or something the other day. I told her, you better YouTube it. Mama, just show me one thing. Mama, nope. Because when y'all were little, I was trying to show you, you didn't want to learn.
She wasn't coherent then.
Now you older, now you want to learn.
It wasn't her passion then. Sometimes it took her, like it took you a while to drive. It took her a while to soak in how to actually. She probably enjoys it more now. You know, it was a task then, but now it's probably something that relaxes her.
I didn't learn how to drive until, like I said, a few years ago. They taught me in my 20s, not my teen years. They taught me in my 20s, but I never got a vehicle. Baby daddy, I've been with him this year 25 years.
Oh wow!
And
So
he
baby
always
daddy's
had.
almost a baby husband.
We didn't need him to get married. He alcoholic. That's his downfall. He drank. Other than that, he'd be okay if he didn't drink. But he's gonna die the way he drinks.
You don't get him the patch.
He work. It don't.
They got the shot that you can take that make the alcohol taste horrible.
He,
Alcoholism.
we'll see. But I mean, he has to recognize that he's the. I gave up on all that years ago. If you don't recognize that you're an alcoholic, then oh well.
Sometimes it gotta be a sneak attack. You know what I'm saying? Cause like I got an uncle that's an alcoholic. And he shakes literally from not having gin. He's been drinking gin for a while.
That was Deborah.
So, with him, he's older now. And he's got diabetes and stuff from drinking so much, and his liver's all messed up. And your baby daddy's a little younger. So with him, it could be like, because I care about you, I'm gonna intervene. He probably is aware of a lot of different stuff, but when you're stuck in a certain behavior, it's hard to cycle out of it unless there's divine intervention that happens. Part of the 12-step program, the first thing what they call
is
part
recognizing.
But the first thing is recognizing there's something higher than you. That's the first step.
And see, he don't.
So God has his way of intervening. Sometimes he intervenes through people. That's the reason why they have drug counselors and people that do psychotherapy and to kind of like show love to the person, but let them know like, hey, this is a problem. And most of the time, the person sees the problem, but they're still inside of the problem, and they don't know how to get out of it. So it's a coping mechanism. So once they get past the coping mechanism, then they can actually deal with the reason why they drunk. It's psychological.
I just don't think that because he does not recognize it at all. He does not acknowledge it at all.
He probably knows it.
He goes to work, and he would come back home drunk. He at work drunk. Only thing about him, he works and he drinks.
He functions.
He never calls off work. He
responsible.
He never calls off work. Even if he goes late, he gonna make up that time.
You ever ask him why he drinks?
He started actually drinking when he was young. He started actually drinking about 14.
So there's a reason why he started drinking.
And
you found out the key reason why he was drinking.
Yes, I did. And it doesn't. He still doesn't. He started drinking from being molested as a child.
Right. So it's his coping mechanism for being molested.
And then the thing of thinking like he was going to be gay or something because of the man molesting him. So I'm like, wait a minute, once we got into our 20s, I'm like, I've been with you now. We've been together almost a decade. I mean, look at me. What's the issue?
Self-image.
So that he would keep
Drinking.
on drinking, and then he had his mother where a few years back, because Samaj was 14, so about 14 years back, way before that, his dad died first. His dad was an alcoholic,
Pain.
and he left here and drove to Mississippi to a relative down there. They denied him treatment. He came back here. When he came back here, he died.
His dad.
Yeah. So then, not even so, we got a year later after his dad died, his brother died.
Loss of family.
His brother got killed right there in Oakmount, those apartments by Canfield. The day he died, his mother had they born and raised in church. His mother saw him walking with Pootie, his daughter. I think Andre would call her Pootie, and she said, "Give me Pootie," and she took Pootie. So an hour later, he was dead, and she was calling around trying to see if it was Jared or James, the other brothers, but it was actually Dramon. So then after that,
his older brother.
He's the oldest. He's second to the oldest brother. He's kind of close to him. They were
passed
close.
away when he asked for the daughter.
So then after that, after his dad died like that one year, brother died the next year. That following year, his mother and aunt died. So
he lost a lot of people.
So he drinks.
Right. So he drinks to forget.
He drinks,
He
baby.
has pain. He drinks to massage
He
the pain.
drinks, and like I said, so that's why I was like, I didn't learn how to drive. That's actually my car. I've had it. I got it in, this is 2017, so I got it about 5 years ago. Because he drives Cadillacs.
Okay.
And I like shit. So I saved my money. I had like $5,000. Saved my money. Because I'm the one that budgets the money in the house. He can't budget money in the house either. And I went off and I bought the car. So he was the one that was driving. So you see all of the clean ding dangs on the car, right? So you would think with me being a new driver, I did that. That's all him. Because you intoxicated, you don't drive a damn car. So then my daughter, the oldest one, the stepchild, let her drive my car. She can't drive, period. Bagged my car into somebody's house. $10,000 worth of damage.
Wow.
Home on the flirt with me. Went down from $10,000 to $250.
Oh wow. Flirted with you.
Yes.
He wanted some candy.
He ain't get nothing. I don't play them games. I've been there, done it. I don't play them games. I've been the same dude 25 years. Not interested because I'm a woman. I'm not crazy. We're emotional.
Right.
So it's not that serious. I own plenty of vibrators. It ain't that serious.
Right.
So then he worked out at Bush Stadium one day. I come get in my car and notice my door, the inner door, the lock is gone. I'm like, James, what the fuck? Baby, baby. That point on, I got the fuck once I drive it.
License and figured out how to do what you need to do.
I still ain't got no license. You see how he looks. I ain't got no license, but I don't have no warrants. And the car is registered to me. It's my car, my car, and I got insurance. They told me I had drove too fast to get my license because I guess I've been driving a minute now.
Hold on one moment, I got somebody to do it. Good morning. Is that silence you waiting on?
talking about what is on top of my grandson's head. It's all I heard he got.
That's funny.
I think he had some nice friends. Mine got some nicer. So I think that's what he might have got some nicer from his mom. Because he had that same bald head that since he been born. So he came out.
How old is he? So one?
He 8 months. He 8 months. He'll be one in June. If I come through the door, he can be right there. Grinning. Because he's on my off days. So my off days consist of grandson or granddaughter. And the parents is right there and I don't understand it because the parents right there, they don't about their parents. They want to be bothered with you.
You know what the love is. Children always follow the love.
But if the parents say I spoiled them and I told them, I said, what the hell y'all expect? This is my first grandson. I spoiled both of them equally.
Yeah.
Samara Marie. Samara Marie fat butt.
You said you like curls and you want to try curls?
But you, whatever you say about 8:30, you got to get somebody to do. So whatever you can do. It don't matter. Just color, make sure the ball by color, it don't matter.
I got you.
I normally I use the flexi rides. I've done flexi rides and I've done pipe cleaners. Just the pipe cleaners. The pipe cleaner curls last me longer. But I don't like as kind of little they are. I like the flexi because they fatter.
Do you normally use like a nice section, a nice chunk of locks and put them on there, or you like to put them on each individual lock?
When I do the pipe cleaners, I do each lock. I do each lock of just 2 locks per pipe cleaner. And then with the flexi rods, I might put 3, 4, 5 of them on there. Like I said, it lasts so long. I got to find a recent picture of my. Here go my sister, but she told me she not getting her damn hair done. That's my job. She growing her hair too. She said I'm 5 years too. But she tend to head.
She said she's not getting her done.
She tend to head, and she don't want nobody to. She do herself sometimes. She tend to head, and she don't want to come out. That's my Samara Marie.
Oh wow, pretty.
Her big fat butt.
Your grandbaby.
I got to find that picture. I had a recent picture of her. Because she way bigger than now. She finally got some hair on her head and everything. Because I asked Brittany, I'm like, Brittany, what do the white hair come in? I don't know. Oh my God, she got this ugly picture of my grandbaby up. See a little fro? Looking like my boo babe is high. Oh, she get my damn nerve. She get my nerve. Oh my God. Look how she did my boo babe. In that old junky ass room. Oh yeah, I ain't got nothing to do with man box hurt. So James and Jeff. They was in Walmart one time. I think they was going through they high phase. Geeking or something. This Walmart right here. It was so funny. They was in Walmart finna steal some stupid shit. And I guess they would follow him through Walmart. So she yelled out to him. She said, James, put everything back there on us. I was like, what?
Who does that?
I'm like, what is wrong with y'all? What the? And then I talked to the Italian stallion. He got a best friend. I call him Italian stallion. Tony. Tony come to my house, and I'm looking at Tony, like, this motherfucker high. Yeah, the motherfucker high. I'm like, Tony, what you got? I'm like, you need to roll up. He like, nah, mom, I ain't got none of that. What the fuck you got? I said, oh, yeah, I got to go. Both of y'all got to go.
dabbing into
Y'all on them
something.
real drugs.
Right.
I don't understand how you can do it. They on both of them on heroin.
It's a lot of people on heroin.
I just don't understand how you. How can you? If you already know what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? How can you be like, hey, here, come here, do this heroin for me? Hell no! I don't understand it.
It's more like, I guess, people try it, they get hooked on it because whatever reason it becomes their coping mechanism.
Forget that.
You can't never, I can't never prejudge nobody. Just try to understand what how they manage whatever it is they manage. Like, somebody might overindulge in food. They might have their reasons why they overeat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had an
Somebody
uncle.
might overindulge in ice cream.
My uncle died from a heroin overdose last year. But we knew he was on drugs. Everybody else was in denial.
Mm-hmm.
He was on heroin and coke. And he died that Friday. We found him that Sunday.
Wow.
He actually lived with my grandmother.
Mm-hmm.
And I jokingly call him Fat Bastard.
That dude was hilarious.
Yes. So my grandmama said we so close. I mean, I don't do it on purpose, but it's just how I talk. I cuss. So she cuss, I cuss.
Right.
So I was like, well, what Fat Bastard at? And she was like, that nigga up there. And I was like, and we both started laughing. We said, well, shit, we hope he ain't dead. Because we was like, we ain't seen him since Friday.
Right.
Like, we hope he ain't dead, grandmama. So she said, my cousin Tony up there, pick a man like about 20.
Mm-hmm.
She said, Tony up there to go check on him. And Tony came running down the stairs. My auntie across the street.
Mm-hmm.
So he ran across the street and ran in the bathroom. And my auntie was like, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? And he kept just mouthing Uncle Chester. So my auntie ran across the street and she found him. He had basically OD'd that Friday,
Mm-hmm.
and we didn't find him till that Sunday.
Rick and Mortis.
Mm-hmm.
Did he smell?
Yeah, upstairs was stinking
Okay. So it was expired.
because grandmama thought because everything had came out,
The extremities and stuff was expired.
and he had basically put his PJs on. He had his plate to either snort the coke, whatever it was, I don't know what it was, and he basically was like hit it as he closed the door behind him. He hit it and like had a heart attack. Then he tumbled over.
Oh, okay.
So that's how they found him.
Right. Tumbled over.
And he was just stuck like this. So my auntie, she's my lovey auntie, so she took it real bad. Me and him we was cool, we was okay, but I wasn't close to him like that to be turned around and ball out crying and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
We was okay, we wasn't that cool.
Sorry that happened.
And then my other cousin, we was like play cousins. I didn't even know he was on heroin. And the last I heard, he had left her. We was smoking weed. He left her. Next thing I know, they told me he done died. I'm like, what the hell you mean he died? I'm like, on weed? He died on weed.
That wasn't the case.
And they was like, nah, Kimari, he was on heroin too. And he was in the halfway house. I'm sorry, house arrest, half house. So he had the ankle on, and that's on they found him.
House arrest in the halfway house.
Because he had went to go do the heroin, I guess, in a vacant building, and he died in there. So they tracked him with his ankle thing.
His heart or something?
I have no idea. So they tracked him with this the ankle thing. That's how they found him.
It's crazy. A lot of the heroin that's out is not really it's cut with something. It's not really pure. So a lot of people is ODing because they're putting like rat poisoning and a few other chemicals in there. And
That's why I said my uncle had damn near OD'd. He did OD like 3 fucking times. We been in the emergency room the first time. My mother that she didn't know then that he was on coke, and he was climbing in the hospital then, and then I could tell when he was on it because how he would act,
his eyes.
and I would never really deal with him. And we would sit around. Then I knew something was wrong with him when we sitting around for his birthday. He was born in June, and we out there on the front smoking. He said he want to hit the blunt. We looked at him like, what? You don't never smoke no weed. And he was like, well, now he's like, I'm hit the blunt. I said, your uncle. So I just don't understand him. We got another aunt. She's on crack, and she was doing crack my whole 40 years. I'm surprised she's still alive. big and fat.
I hate the fact that drugs in our community like that
Oh yeah.
turning up people's families and people's lives.
Oh yeah, me and my old friend Lisa 50, we discussed that. She's like, Mary, what happened to the black community? Once we turn around, we get on our weed, we start talking. I'm like, well, think about it, Lisa. So when they turned around, they introduced crack into our neighborhood, and then you got a lot of them where that old feminist movement that happened years ago, where the white women was running around because they don't know the hell. In my opinion, didn't know how to cook, how to clean, do any of these things. So they husbands beating their ass.
Right.
So you decide you want to have equality, which fucked us up.
Right.
So, but I cannot relate because I come from a two parent home. Even though it was like I said, and my grandmother and my grandparents didn't do my grandpa. He'd smoke joint. He said joint every now and then. You know, every now and then. He worked every day. He worked 2 jobs. He just smoked out the pipe until I told him to stop. My grandmother, she worked. She didn't smoke. She didn't drink. You know, I didn't understand. I just never understood it. My mother, the same thing. My mother, well, she had her means, but she worked. You know, and she smoked a cigarette, but she didn't really smoke like that. I just don't understand it. It's so sad because me and my friend we were discussing Kinlock.
Right.
And I was just like, yeah, you know, I'm like, they like, oh, talking about Kinlock. I said, do y'all know Kinlock was like the first black community city in Missouri? You know, in Missouri. I'm like, what happened was when they turned around, I said, in my opinion, when the drug thing, the crack, you know, when they introduced it into our neighborhoods, then I think that's when we went downhill from there. Because I'm like, y'all gotta understand, we had lawyers, doctors, you know, professional people all up and down through Kinlock. What happened? So I think a lot of the kids and the mindset. Because me and another lady was joking about the kids nowadays. So you gotta understand, the crack babies didn't grow up and they got babies now.
Right. And they created dysfunctional ideologies.
Oh yeah, it was a little boy over there at AT&T. He was sliding all down the floor. He was slipping and sliding. He was jumping off shit. And I was sitting there. I said, "Ma'am, I'm gonna need you to get your son. Because if he fall and hurt himself, we're not responsible." And then you would think that by him being the age that he is, that you would be on him because they snatch kids all day long. You ain't pay them no attention. It's not my job to watch them. I only watch kids if I can whoop them. I'm not watching no kid. And then, oh my goodness, that train ride, because I catch the train, and I walk at the Scott Trade, and sometimes I'm trying to drive to town, it's Twitch playing. I be down at the Scott Trade, and I'm on the train, boy, them kids on that train. And it's like, where's your mama at? Because back in my day, we got our ass whooped. On sight. I mean, just like the stuff they cussing and the one little dude he behind me smoking the blunt. I'm like, for real, little boy, for real. I'm talking about the blunt. It's lit up. He on the train smoking it. The little girls, I F that. No. I'm like, I got a potty mouth, but your mouth is nasty than mine.
Totally.
This little girl, you can't tell me nothing, OG. I said, don't let the OG fool you. I'm from the city now, and I will fight your ass. Ask my daughters.
Totally.
Yes.
What she said?
She said to my she was cussing me saying something. I was to her we flying real fast or something. And I was like, you know what, I don't got time to argue. I like to fight. Right. You want to fight? We can fight. I don't have a problem fighting.
How old was she?
She probably about in her early 20s. Because what the hell she had on? She got her ass crack hanging out. Them damn, them ugly, foam looking shoes, them ugly foam shoes they got on. I don't know what they call them. They look like them foam shoes. And then she got a doggone, Michael Kors purse on, bitch, you on the bus. What's wrong with you? Your mom ain't taught you nothing.
It might be possible that her mom might not be alive.
So, yeah. that little stomach, I be at the Henley all the time. The Henley's something else.
Traffic security there.
That almost cussed again. No. No, no, no. That's how they reel you in. They pay like $13.71 to start. But that gun that you have is a deterrent.
Deterrent, what you mean?
Just to use for them to be for it to be seen. Can't pull that gun off for real.
Like, really?
Yes, you pull that gun out, you better follow our protocol.
Oh, okay. He's gonna try to lock you up.
You can get a felon from yes sir. You can get a felon from that.
Felon.
Yep, that's why I never did become armed. I'm gonna shoot somebody. I'm not.
Yeah, I would too.
I'm gonna shoot their ass.
I mean, that's what it's for. You ain't supposed to put that mug out unless you finna use it.
So that's my thing. I said no, I'm not finna, I can't become armed.
So it's a deterrent to stop people when they see the gun at all. They think what I'm finna do.
Yeah, don't get it wrong. They change it now where they post to like if they're fighting, they supposed to break the fight up. But I recall this one lady. I don't know if she's still there or not, but it's a lady there at the Hanley, and she looked real hard, and she got some short dreadlocks, and
Kind of thin.
she not thin, but she not thick either. And she be like,
she had locks, and she was kind of thin. She wore like a grayish brown outfit.
and she be like, I ain't scared of them.
She cool with some of them.
And they was out there one day. They was out there one day fighting, like 5 men were fighting. And she went between them 5 men and broke it up. I was like, hell no, girl, you go ahead, sister.
She probably knew him.
Well, I'll let their ass fight.
No, she fighting turned to gunplay.
That's right.
And they cut down all the little weed sales and all that stuff out there.
I got tired of that shit anyway. It's like, you got to set for this. Why the hell is y'all right? I got tired of that because like, every time I turned around, I was,
There's a lot of traffic there. That's the reason why.
Yes, I'm out there, what you need, what you want, what you got, what you need. I got tired of that shit.
I got tired of one day I was there. I was stopping 2 young men from fighting, and they bumped into this old lady, and I was telling them, the young men, like, hey, y'all, be respectful like if this was your mom. One of the dudes got an attitude and he was like, nigga, I ain't got no mama. His mom was a crackhead, passed away. I ain't know nothing about that. He started trying to get loud with me. What he didn't know is I like to fight too. And in my mind, when he started reaching for something, I was like, man, in my mind, I was thinking I'm going to put him through that glass where he's standing. But it really ain't making no sense for him to do nothing like that because he didn't put his hands on me. Good morning, Nisi. How you doing? Try to up and burn on me. I watched him the whole time. I was praying inside my mind. My homeboy was cool with him. My homeboy said, a couple of the other dudes said, man, he's sorry. Man, I don't care. They held him back. And every time I see him, I watch him. He don't know, like.
The Lord look out for his.
Lord delivered me from some stuff, but I ain't never been no punk. I ain't too much lost no fights. I definitely don't let him get no one up on me. Even if he had a pistol.
Yeah, I try to be humble. And then the famous saying I always tell him, thou shalt fear no man but God. If it's time for me to go, it's time for me to go. I ain't even worried about it. I've been shot before, so that's probably what it is too.
Well, I've been held up at gunpoint before and I had guns put out on me, but I almost got shot there at the Hanley. Like one day I was like literally like a week later, it was 2 dudes that was beefing. One dude just started busting out of nowhere and the bullet went right past my head like this.
Oh no.
The dude in front of me got clipped in the leg and he bled like a bucket full of blood on a bus. I took my shirt off and gave it to him and helped him wrap it around his leg until the police came. The police came and moved everybody in the bus.
You know it.
Told everybody to get the F off the bus. Got off the bus. Ambulance came. Dude got on the bus. Dude got taken away in the ambulance. Didn't have nothing to do with none of what was going on. And they happened to be one of the young dude's cousins. The dude was like, "Oh my mama, on Kenlock, on Burton."
Yes, they killed me with that one. On the block. You even on the block.
Right, you're at the Henry station, so I was like,
damn.
I gotta kind of get away from this little area right now. And I'm just cool with some of the dudes up there. You know what I'm saying? I try to be, a light, respectful, do the job, bro. I'm already knowing, like, at any given time, the police can come down and just lock all of them up. Because, they doing everything they doing broad daylight. There's cameras outside and everything. They don't realize
kill me.
them cameras out there is good enough to where they can read the date on a penny. And And they out there all day and all night, not even tripping off the fact that there's cameras out there. They seeing your face, who you sell to, the whole nine.
Yeah, they killed me because I was up there one summertime. I said I catch a train downtown. I pop a car to catch a train downtown, and I'm out there and I'm just looking at them. I get my headphones in, they got some music, and the one dude like, hey, little Pilo, he won't get a sale right here. He won't, man. All that guy's an ounce on me right now, dog. I'm like, these niggas are so stupid. They don't know who's stirring that, and I'm looking dead at y'all. I could be the police.
See, the thing is like that's the breakdown in the community. Like, what happened to like being creative and ingenuitive with different things like lawn care service? You can go in your neighborhood. What happened to like, selling merchandise rather than going out there and selling works and drugs and all that stuff? And so like I really think like as men, we gotta help restore our communities and do like little stuff like that to help out our community. I'm actually one for that. There's some things that I really want to do to help change the community.
Yeah, I have an issue with. I like the whole thing. It takes a village to raise a child. And my thing is that I'm born and raised here my whole life. And you got the same people running around selling dope. No, lock their ass up. You got a little boo-boo down the street that's been killing everybody off for the past decade, and he's still out of jail. Lock his ass up.
You know what? Instead of locking him up, he killing everybody, right? He need to be in somebody's. He need to be rehabilitated.
You think they can? Oh, okay. Well, I can't go. I'm not saying about the molesters. I say kill their ass.
Him being locked up. No, what you do is you molested somebody, molested somebody. Okay, he probably been molested. So what you do is you put a molester with a molested and a molested each other.
No, I said let's kill him. I can't get with them, the child molesters, and not really.
Most of the people that have been molested or that have found themselves doing certain things have been molested.
I did not know. I was looking it up years ago, reading up on it years ago, and I did not know out of 5 people, 3 are molested. And then I did not know there was always about a relative. That's why it's kind of like I speak on my relatives. Like I got a little brother, never come to my house, never. My girl got older, I didn't trust them. What was that one they just had? They saw them like me, some on the news, where he was molesting or had child pornography or something, porn. They let him go, and they caught him again with some more of it. Kill him.
To kill him.
I said kill him.
Wow.
You sick.
Why not rehabilitate?
But some can't. You done it that one time, you done it again. Nah, you got to go. Now I went the whole thing with jail. The jail system is overcrowded. It's a waste. You got all this meat just sitting there, just wasted.
Is that meat?
Yes.
Human flesh.
All these just wasted.
You feel like you're gonna do something with it?
I'm like, well, look at all these means. Cause I'm sitting there looking at the little prison shows they have on, just like it's sad.
Let them like, that's crazy.
I'm just like, ooh, that's my husband. Ooh, look at him. Like
all that.
And then my uncle was like, in heaven, probably gay. I said, yes, uncle, he was so stupid. Because he went to jail, he had his life. He started off here and went to jail for supposedly murdering his best friend.
Supposedly?
Yes. All I can say is that's Paul. I was about 7, so you probably wasn't even born if I was 7. 6, 7, and he got hung in O'Fallon Park. I remember the night my mother told me he couldn't go, and he decided that he was going anyway with his neighbors. And the neighbors, it was 2 shot and Nathaniel and some girls, and then his best friend Jack, and they all went to O'Fallon Park or whatever. And the next morning we saw him on the news, my uncle, 17 years old, and they had charged him with hanging his friend. Yeah.
17 years old?
So he did about 15 years in jail. Then he got out. He didn't know anything about this crack. He got out, got the lady that was on crack. I'm like, Uncle, she on crack. She got him on crack. I think he decided to get off the crack. And then he got with this other chick, so they moved. They stay in Minnesota now. And they doing good from what I know. He just smoked weed now and drink. But he's mentally abusive. Because his wife is young. Meaning she younger than me. And he talks to her real crazy.
Talk hard to him.
Yeah, I told her punch him in the motherfucking chest. Hit him in the throat. That nigga old. I ain't studying you pop-eyed red fools. And nigga, I ain't studying you either. I'm be down and we gonna fight. I'm gonna kick your old ass. That's my favorite uncle. Yeah, that's my favorite uncle. I don't pay him no attention. But he's a felon and he couldn't survive down here. And he moved to Texas and Kansas City and Chicago and everywhere. California, and they end up in Minnesota. He said he's not coming back.
He liked it better there.
And he said that they are really family oriented and they take care of your family real good. And he said even your white, black, everybody get along. And when he left here, they was basically homeless. So when he left here, they ended up in Minnesota. They got a program up there that helps the people. I guess when you come relocate to the area, they help you out. So it's him and his wife, and they got 3 kids, 3 boys. So when he got there, they gave him they put the money on his card. So he got, I think he said like $4,000 something. And they took that and they went and got an apartment and bought food, furniture, stuff like that. So he said that another cool thing about being up there is, let's say you can't pay your rent. He said it's a program you can go to, a class you go to. So you go to class, you're in class for a day. At the end of the day, they give you the card with the money on it to pay your rent.
Oh, that's cool.
He said that they really help you out really, really good up there. So he said that the next step is he's thinking about moving to St. Paul, Minnesota, because it's a little bit more warmer, he said. So he's saying he might just go ahead and try to go there next. He better look for a minute. And a lot of people I know that are fellas, they went up there and they're doing okay. Like I said, he got a car, he got a crib, still get food stamps, still paying so much rent, still can work full time. So that was still cool. Medicaid, all that.
And this is in Minnesota?
Minneapolis. He said he's not coming back.
So they actually help rehabilitate. Help introduce him to society.
Yep. Because he said that he's my uncle trying to get over. So, but he said that when it came to the first time, and he said that the money they gave that $4,000 they gave them, he went and told me he lost it, and they gave him another one.
So he got $8,000.
Yep.
Trying it, man.
And that's
trying to get a better life.
And that's the cool thing about it.
Mr. Carter had money on there where he can get what he needed.
Yeah.
They want to make sure he had what he needed.
Yeah, I say it's food stamps and money on there, and they went by because it's 5 of them. And like I said they actually are legally married.
He did 15 years.
Did 15 years
5
for murder.
children.
No, he actually got all them her kids.
Did they ever prove the fact that he did it?
I have no idea.
Okay.
He just did those 15 years.
That's flat.
And then he got out, and then he went back to jail because he got with this one lady. I just call her the big black ugly seal. And she's very articulate and everything, but just to look at her, she was like, ugh, to look at her. And she was on I didn't even know, this is my first time ever hearing about this. She was on fucking meth. I'm like, what's a meth?
Yeah, methamphetamine.
I didn't know anything about meth. And she was on meth because when we first saw her, she looked a certain way, and then months later, her teeth was gone. And I was like, Uncle, what's wrong with her? She was on meth. And so he got with her, and then he left her alone, and then we stayed on dope set, and they shot me. So after they shot me,
What does?
Cherry and Goodfellas.
Okay.
After they shot me, he was paranoid from that point on, and he had a gun on him, of course, because he a felon. And he got caught with the gun, And then the girl had moved to California. He was calling California, threatening her. California don't take threats lightly, so they came down here and got his ass.
Oh wow. And he got locked up in California.
They played my grandmama. What they did was they called the house and they told her that he had this guy that tried to kill him years ago, and the guy's in jail. So they told my grandmama that the guy was getting out of jail, and she called my uncle on the phone, and my uncle came to the house. He came back to the house. They jumped out on him.
Oh, because he was at the house with a pistol.
So ATF got him, and they shipped that nigga all the way back to California.
So they was trying to incriminate him from what he said
To her on the ass machine, he gonna kill her and all the other
to
shit.
the young lady in California.
Yep. And they came and got that ass. We was shocked. We like, y'all came from California. That's for real? For a threat? For real? For real.
Well, I mean, he did what he did before, so they looked at him like, okay.
That's probably what it was. So he didn't do regular jail time. He did feds. He did fed time. He like they was eating McDonald's and all kind of fast food and shit. He learned how to cuss. He learned how to speak Spanish. He was cussing the people, the Mexicans out. They don't like us. I don't like them either. He'll do. I'm like, Uncle, you was stupid. So this nigga is old. This nigga gotta be damn near 60. He went, fuck them SAs. I'm like, oh my goodness, my uncle, he was clowning. And that's what he learned. He came back down here, was in halfway house. And he been on the straight and narrow ever since.
They moved to Minnesota.
Yep. He ain't been cool ever since.
Rehabilitation, right?
Yeah.
So people can be rehabilitated.
Yeah, because you know, the thing about that, he was on crack, and he don't smoke crack no more. He smoked weed.
So sometimes sitting down by yourself and thinking about what you did and being isolated, change your behavior, reset your mindset. Because the mind is like a computer. It's programmed with the wrong things, you function a certain way. When you program the right way, change your functioning. You see the error of what you did or how you was thinking. Why you was thinking what you was thinking.
He was pretty cool. Now, just my auntie now, if she's still on them drugs, I just don't understand it. When is she gonna hit rock bottom? You would think not having a crib and the car and shit, you hit rock bottom. Nope. She the doggone nurse. She my favorite too. Anytime I go to the hospital, I call her up. She right there.
Family's for.
Have all my babies, she right there. We finna fight, she right there.
It's Rock Duffin right there.
She almost in her 60s too.
Oh, wow. So she's still younger, huh?
Yeah, boy. When I was down there fighting her sister, she was like, man, what did you do out there fighting? I say, they attacked me. If you attack me, I have to defend myself. I was minding my own business until I saw the fingernail come like this to grab my hair. And it was on popping from there. So to this day, they still avoid me. My grandma called me, you still got beef with your auntie? I say, forever. I'm going to be 70 and still kicking her ass, grandma. Then you know. I ain't playing. Your daughter attacked me, you should have got your daughter. But you tell me, don't fight my daughter, she hit me first. I'm just gonna get mad because I told her daughter a new asshole. I just thought that was so disrespectful because I watched her daughter till she's 3 or 4 years old.
She's younger than you.
And then you gonna turn around. My daughter, you 21. My daughter's 20. I can bring my daughter down here to fight. So to this day, boy, I'll run off the road, baby. My auntie called the other auntie. Where Kimara at? She at home. She ain't come over to mama house. Is she? Nope. I'm gonna kick her ass. I'll come over there. Think I done forgot. I ain't forgot, B. I ain't forgot. I might go to Quick Trip. Get some breakfast. I'm gonna put this might go to Aldi. Get some fruit. The poor fast food workers. They don't even know their job gonna be obsolete. I looked on Tech Geek, and they have a thing now where they're creating this computerized kiosk, so you don't have to deal with them no more. You just pull up and tell the kiosk what you want. It take your money and everything, and then the machine gonna turn around and make your hamburger, whatever it is, and put it out. I don't think they're gonna be used for them is to like stock the machines. Cause I'm saving to give me this. I've been on this geek thing all the time. I'm saving to give me a robot. It costs $800, and I happen to see them developing the kiosk overseas. $15. Y'all about to be assed out now. And they threw me off when I was researching YouTube, and they said that they be taking people and chopping their ass up, and we be eating them in the McDonald's. Freak me out. Freak me out. I was like, okay, no more McDonald's for me. Yeah, they were saying how I was telling them a few years ago how people been missing, and they were saying like all these kids be missing. Like, where these damn kids be coming at? They was acting. There's a thing on YouTube where they claim like they are basically taking like flesh, us humans, and like we eating it in McDonald's food. I'm like, for real? I stopped eating it. Or I saw the thing the other day where they had Burger King and horse meat or something. I was mad as hell. Had my mouth fixed for some damn Burger King. He says, is anything safe to eat anymore? Guess not. I don't eat that Starbucks bullshit. I tried, but that shit is too high. It's not that good. I don't care for Wingstop. I don't really care for Wingstop. I just think once you made chicken at home, you can make chicken any damn where. We had they hot wings with the lemon pepper or something. My son like it. I don't really care for it. I wish they have a damn Checkers here. That was my spot, Checkers.
Checkers is just like Ralph's, huh?
Yeah, but Checkers was bigger. Like.
Oh, okay, yeah, you can go in and salad bar.
Like it was bigger. Like they had, like even like the burgers was just bigger. The fries were just like bigger. I don't know what it is with Rallies now, because I had got a big Buford from Rallies the other day. I'm like, I could eat two of them motherfuckers. It was little.
They changing the quality of the meat because they know that they have a market for it. Because they did routine testing and it's been the same for quite a while. So now they probably just offer a certain value for a certain amount of money because they know they can get it because they condition everybody for it.
Yeah, that doggone, like I said, that I used to eat it back in my for real stoner days. Used to be at Checkers all the time. And said I got that big Buford the other day. No, not, I'm sorry, like last month or something. And I was just like, this is a big Buford. You can eat two of these. We had no White Castles in a minute.
White Castle kept my stomach up.
Yeah, as soon as you eat it, go through you. But I like the doggone
Good,
cheese fries. I would give me the little 2 to 4 burgers and some cheese fries. And sit there and eat it. Like you said, an hour later, you in the toilet. I eat Jack in the Crack too, but I had that recently. That's the only thing I can eat. You get full. You use Jack in the Crack. And I eat that charmin right there. But I only eat beef and broccoli. Yeah. I don't like hibachi. That one right there, Chunghwa. Yeah, it's right there by the oil and by Wingstop. I used to get them oils when he was in the flea market. I called him. I was trying to get the rosemary from him. He pissed me off. It's about $14, and he got to order it. I said, they got it at Walgreens $4, right? Well, I can go on Amazon and get 3 bottles for what you charged me for. I said, okay. I'm gonna be patronizing your ass no more. Wonder why the hell I have an attitude with some black-owned businesses. I got to order it, and you gonna charge me $14 for an ounce, and I'm seeing 2 or 3 ounces on Amazon for like $7. I might as well order it. I forgot what he said. He didn't have any kind of like the natural. He didn't have lavender. He got all them other weird oils or something. I don't know. Oh, how much is for your which one for your silk press? Well, I know,
Start at 50.
cause she gonna need to cut too. So,
Okay. Actual style cut is as far as
like her split ends and stuff.
It'll be 65.
Okay. Cause Honey Mom asked for that the silk press. I said I don't know what they had to do. You mean cause she switched her shit back to the front. She probably at home now, the big ass road, and told her she ain't going to school. No, I'm not going to school. I got to get my nails done at the nail shop.
How old is she?
12.
That's funny. Where you go to school?
It's up the street. They go to Ferguson Middle.
Okay. My brothers went to school that ain't really like it too much.
It's Ferguson. It's Ferguson Middle. My godchildren went there too. They 25, 26, and 22. They had issues there too. And then my cousin Tony went there. He had issues too. My daughter went to Cross Keys. We was still living in Berkeley. So they went to Cross Keys. I just moved in Ferguson, so the youngest two had to go to Ferguson Middle. So my son, his 7 year, he had issues. I just thought it was the girls because he was black, and I just thought they liked him or whatever. Because he kept getting into it with girls. He first started, but he's taught not to hit a girl back, not to hit a girl. So he had the one girl particularly that, and he don't play that gay stuff. He get offended. So they in the classroom, and the girl wrote him a letter, and the girl asked him, did he want to suck the principal balls? So he turns around and tell the little girl, what? Why I want to suck the principal balls for you? That's not my job. He said, you a woman.
That's your job.
That's your job to suck my balls. So I got the phone call because the girl got mad at him, and she took his desk and she picked his desk up and she threw the desk across the room.
She offended him.
So then he an asshole too, so he was laughing at her. So then she was like, some you black some. So she was trying to get him, but like he know better. She was trying to get him, and he took his hand and he had her like this, so she trying to swing on the stuff. He just wanted, and he pushed her down. So people called me on the phone. I had to go up there, and he said he's not going to get in trouble because he could have hit her. He didn't hit her at all. And he said the little girl was always doing something. So like I said, she didn't get it. They got in trouble, but not as bad. And then come this year, they say he's a sweetheart. They have no problem with him. With my 12-year-old, oh, that's different. She got to school. They was fighting in the hallway. She in the hallway laughing at the fight. Teacher come and ask her for her ID. She told teacher she didn't give her ID. So they told her she had to go to after school, in-house suspension, after school suspension. She came home. And I don't y'all worked at 6 o'clock, so they didn't get a hold of me till the next day.
That's funny.
And they're like, yeah, Miss McIntyre, Janijah Bass. Janijah had after school detention, and she came home. I say, well, why you didn't call me on the phone? Well, she has to come make it up on Saturday. I said, who come pick up? I ain't got no gas for that. Well, then we'll just give her in-school suspension Monday. Okay, then, because I ain't bringing her no damn Saturday. But she's something else. She is. But that's Daddy's girl.
Gotta be honest about what it is she's doing.
No, she's very honest. But that's Daddy's girl. He had her from a baby to now. That's Daddy's girl. Looking for my daddy. Daddy got some snacks. Daddy for me, Daddy.
Strong good.
So yeah, that's Janijah something else. So we all got from being raised in the hood, we all got nicknames. We never know our government name. So her name is Janijah, but we call her Honey Ma.
Honey Ma?
Honey Ma, Honey Bun. And she bigger than me.
Okay. 12?
Yes. We gotta be the same height. We're not the same height. She's just a little bit shorter than me. But she way thicker than me because she wears she wore an 8 in women's jeans. I wear a 6. So yeah, she gonna be a big one. Or tall. Because tall run on my daddy's side, granddaddy's side, and then his daddy's side too. And she gonna be a big one. Or a thick one. But she's very well mannered. She's real quiet. She's like, if she do something, she tell you she did it. She won't lie and say she didn't do it. She tell you she did it. Mama, I broke this. Mama did this. So she real cool like that. So I had that problem with her. My son, he little asshole. He hanging out with his Hawaiian friend Shane. As he goes to Shane's house, I'm coming down the street going to Hood Mark. Yesterday, I'm looking like, is that my damn son? On the damn skateboard. on Chambers. What you doing on Chambers? We going to the store, mama. I have to watch Shane because Shane's parents allow him to go to his girlfriend's house. They is 14. I ain't trying to be no damn mom again. Hell no more damn babies. You crazy? I think Shane might be a little mental too, though. Because he's scared to become a house. He hide. He look down the floor. Hi, Shane. It's because I cuss. People used to be cussing. But when women cussing, there you go. So I cuss a lot. And they look at, oh, she cussing, she really mad. I just cuss. That's what I do. I messed around and cussed in church the other day. I had to look around. I'm talking, baby, I know you did not come in this damn church high. You went outside and got high, nigga. Oh. Let me move down. Because they going to stop and look at you. All the prophets going to look at you. Let me slide down this way.
So all the prophets gonna look at
They gonna look right at him. He's doing the raising church too, so I understand it. And they'll talk to home because I told him, say, you be running from it. We ain't in here an hour. You would go to smoke a cigarette. They up there, the choir up there, you know, preaching and singing. You ran outside. His granddaddy was a pastor, and his dad backslid to the dirt. He never came back from it. So his baby sister, she's a minister, but she know me.
Maybe your job is to go help him find his way. That's his children, almost wife.
I just don't think that there's no help for him. Especially when, like I said, I'm so overdone with. I mean, I don't have energy for it anymore.
It's not your energy though. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's God's energy.
Cause I mean,
this all I want to say. God is the healer, the deliverer. But you gotta have faith that you can move. And if you have faith the size of a mustard seed, which is probably about the size of this pin in this needle here, you can move a mountain. And what faith is an energy. God is a spirit. And the word says that those that worship him have to worship him in spirit and in truth. So when you're honest about your situation and he know what's going on and he don't want you to be like that because he want everybody to resemble him. When you're honest about the situation and you begin to pray for somebody else and you genuinely mean it, he'll move on your behalf because he's not a man that shall lie nor the son of man nor what he shall repent. And also because y'all closely connected and you know that you feel like he running from his calling, maybe you might be in a position where you can influence him to where he might move in that direction and God do the rest. It's like in the word, it's like one water, one plant, but he get an increase. So by planting the seed, and the seed could be like a thought process or it could be like a form of instruction, right? It's like the seed. So he hear it all the time. Well, you know you're supposed to, you hear it all the time. Eventually it's going to water. Water means like you realize it. And then the increase is like when you actually begin to do it in behavior.
Because I was thinking about taking him to, he has a family church he goes to. And, because somebody say, you sitting up there, you sitting up here, and as soon as they start singing, I look, I'm like, where he at?
Yeah, worship music does one or two things. It either draws or it drives people. So
if he
dealing with something when worship music come on, whatever that he's struggling with, that he ain't ready to. It ain't ready to. He not ready to let it go. You gonna move out of the way because whenever you start doing worship in church, things start happening. Whenever things start happening, people start getting deliverance. Whenever you reach a certain level of worship inside the church. So most of the people that are kind of like afraid or kind of fearful, kind of like get distracted or move away from wherever the worship is going on. But like most of the time, like if it's an extremely high level of worship in the church, I done seen people get healed of cancer in church. I'm talking about like worship going on, they start coughing, something fall out.
Exactly.
I done seen all types
Because
of
I
stuff.
was let's want to take my auntie that said she has dementia, but like I was talking to the sister Patty, lady coming to talk to me, and she was like, well, you know, baby, that's a spirit of illness or sickness, and she's like, you know, take her and have them pray over her. But like I said, I got there early, you know, when it first started, and she sat there for an hour, but then after a while she was trying to escape. So I said, I take her back again. I'm gonna make sure I go late. So that way, when it's time for them to start praying, she'll already be in her. I said her mind is not gone like that. Ooh, no, not
Truck.
you. I'm looking at the car right here.
Truck.
That green car.
Right there.
Okay, they stopped. Nah, they was finna hit her truck
Right
or
there.
my car.
Backing up.
Yep. And we was gonna be fighting. I ain't called the police. I ain't got no license. We gonna be fighting.
You don't want that side.
But yeah, every time they start that baby, he was pew. Cause I'm clapping, I start crying. I'm like, what is boy? I said, oh no. I said, he kills me. Cause they telling him years ago that was like, you know, he's supposed to have been preaching. His granddaddy was, his daddy was, his sister is now one. And they were just saying like everything he's been through and say, I'm not playing. He be gone. We look up, he be gone. And he be the main one wanna go to church. He the main one. I be like, oh, I wanna go. Oh, I ain't got time for them. Oh, I wanna go. They was starting me.
It's a process.
And then, like I said, we'll go, and then we went to, I like Pastor Coleman over there on Greater Pentecostal in West Florissant, only because I just don't feel like it's like he tunes into something that you need every time I go, and I go every blue moon. I used to go constantly a lot when I was younger. Then we stopped going. So again, I wasn't the one that was driving, so my driver was the problem. From there, we went to the other one. Is another Pastor Coleman on what's it called? Christ Divine. But I can't get with him I can't get with a pastor when you jumping off of everything.
He's excited. He's showing great enthusiasm.
Yes. So when you running and you jumping and you sliding and I can't get with that.
I got you. Everybody got their what you call personalities. So.
And then if you are with the Lord and you are really truly in with the Lord, and I come from your church and I see this white Jesus, I got an issue with that.
I understand, because Jesus was a man of color.
So it's like, what you say you've been a preacher how long? And you said this white Jesus up here?
It might not be. Is it his church?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, because you know, if it's like what they call an umbrella, sometimes churches be under an umbrella of somebody else's.
That's their church.
LLC. So they really don't have guidelines for it.
That's their church. And then he run around and he's like another thing. They turn around and I was asking about like Halloween and stuff like that. I said, do y'all celebrate Halloween? We have trunk or treat. I got an issue with that.
Well, trunk or treat is different than Halloween. Halloween is actually, I guess, when you real deep into like the theory of, you know, what Halloween is for Satanists and people that are Luciferian. They actually worship Satan on that day, and they cast and chant spells. Trunk or treat is more like the surface understanding where they draw the kids in to keep them away from, you know, parties and all type of other stuff that's going on. So, on one hand, I understand where you're coming from when you feel like you can't get with it because you feel like it's kind of like they celebrating on the day, but they really just trying to draw people in instead of them being all out, you know, with all type of other stuff happening. Because, you know, kids used to get snatched up, people put stuff in the candy, so instead of church and everybody praying over everybody in the church and they putting candy in the trunk instead of people going to people's house they don't know, they pretty much everybody know each other in the church. Good morning, ma'am. How you doing? Okay.
Yeah, that trunk or treat, I had an issue with that.
That couch is very comfortable right there.
And then another thing I told him, I said, why don't y'all turn around and why y'all still saying Jesus and not Yahshua? Why you keep saying Jesus?
I was trained to say it like that.
Okay.
If more people understood or read Hebrew, then they would say it based on the Hebrew understanding. But the average pastor in today's church hasn't really, unless he really digs deep or wants to dig deeper, hasn't really broken down the Bible into Hebrew. Because the Hebrew understanding of the word is different than the English terminology of the word. Because King James translated the Bible from Hebrew into King's English.
It's okay if I get some coffee?
Yes, ma'am. Coffee pot should be on.
Okay. Yeah, I had the last book that I read, I ain't done reading it, Fossilized Customs, and where they come from. And it's a guy that, again, I just happen to be lurking on YouTube, surfing YouTube, and I actually ran into him years and years and years ago just via YouTube, and I liked what he was teaching. And then I actually got the honor of meeting him when I was working my job one time. I was at work, and I ran into him at work. And I just like him because with like any question I asked him, he got the answer to.
He's knowledgeable.
And like he said, he got his 2 witnesses on the side of him.
Right.
And he tell you what to go to in the Bible, and he just throw it out there. I love him.
He's a good teacher. He's got a lot of wisdom as a teacher.
Yes.
Okay.
Let me see what him on. She ain't asked us. Here go my whole sister. I love you. Don't know what's wrong, but I love you. She got my goddamn nerve, okay? That's my whole sister. Let me see. Judah. He don't be on here that often. This guy right here. We love him. I love him.
From St. Louis?
Yes, I love him. Okay, I love him. Do you understand? I love him. Okay, I love him. He has all the he has plenty of YouTube videos up, and I love him because he just unlike the past. He breaks it down, everything down so good. You know, it's like, what? Wow, really? And then he just goes right to it. I mean, I love him. Oh, here's my nails, they broke. They were so beautiful. Come on, Theo. I'm trying to find a Judah video. Judah, I know we are. I am subscribed to him. Yes, he has 990 subscribers, but that's his YouTube. And like I said, Kimmy versus the Bible.
Kimmy versus the Bible.
Persecution of the Saints, the Virgin Birth. I love him. Lake of Fire for Thanksgiving. He's something else. The Church Exposed. I like him because he will actually get out. He actually gets out, and he will come off and even if you want, he'll come off and he'll come to you and and talk, and he says it's not ministry, but he'll come and he'll talk to you, and he's got kicked out of plenty of churches around him because he'll question something that they that they're saying. Yeah, and like I said, he doesn't push anything on you, and just the stuff that I love him. I love him. Like I said, it's like anytime he puts a video up, I'm on it. I'm on his video. They had recently banned one of his YouTube. He had another YouTube channel that was gone. His Facebook, they end up banning him off Facebook too. He had to create another one. But he's just so I love his knowledge. And I got a cousin, Michael. He stays in Atlanta. And Michael's like that too, where Michael has a lot of knowledge. Because anything that I want translated into Hebrew, I call him Michael. Cause I'm like, cause what's this? And then he'll read it back to me. Oh, that means this. Okay, and he teaches because we got into it. He has a son, and his son is probably about 4 or 5 now. Because she be almost finna be going to school. And the issue that we had was the vaccinations. And he was like, cousin, I don't want to get my son vaccinated. And I said, well, don't. That's against your religion. So his mother and then like the grandmother and them was fussing at him about not getting his son vaccinated, this, that, the other. I'm like, that's your child, that's your choice. I knew my kids would never got it years ago, and he got him. He didn't get it done at all. He was a vegan from when he went to jail, so he passed that on to his they're not married, but his girlfriend and the son's mother. And they're the same way. They call themselves Hebrew Israelites. They run through the white. They grow their own food. His son is 3 years old, baby, and he point and will tell you what the Hebrew letters mean.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
So, and it's like, because I used to have real bad headaches, and I called my cousin. I got these real bad headaches. I've been having like 2 years. No. What do I need? He like, cousin, get this, and you gonna be cool. I ain't had none since. Cause I got a cold, cousin. Do this, and this. You be cool.
There's an understanding of human body.
Yeah, I got my son because my favorite, my black, she calls it the black witch. But so she moved. She in Kenya now. I can't get a hold of her.
They call it the black witch.
And she calls herself the black witch. Because she used to do a lot of times too. She would come bring me all kind of natural stuff for my colds and all kind of stuff she'd bring me. Drink this and you drink this now, and I don't want to hear shit else. Okay. It's nasty though. Stir it up. And I'm okay. But she used to do all kind of crazy. In my opinion, she actually practiced the religion of voodoo because the stuff that she used to do. But that was my friend though. She was crazy.
She understood the dark
But
arts.
she said, I am getting the hell up out of America. She wasn't playing.
She probably understood some stuff that's going on.
She said, I'm getting up out of America. I am not coming back. And she went over there just on to like a temporary little visa thing. And decided to stay. She had a little dude she talked to up there too now.
What was a good reason?
He went to school over here for 2 years. Then his visa, I guess, expired. Whatever. He's back. He was in they was in Ghana, but then he moved to Kenya. So she should be at Kenya. And my number got changed. Other than that, I would still be a hold of her. And she ain't never do Facebook for real, so. And that's the only thing I'm on Facebook and Instagram. I don't do the Snapchat and all that stuff.
You work there?
I ain't got nothing to do. I say you can do whatever you need to do if you gotta go somewhere. Make it quick. It don't matter. No, I ain't doing nothing today. This is off day, and they got to find me another post. So now I'm looking for something like early in the morning. I want like a 6 to 2. So I worked from there. That was 10 to 6, and what was the word I used? It numbed my brain. Just sitting there because they didn't need me over there no way. Like I tell them all day long, I've been doing this for a long time, and the biggest thieves are the employees. I worked retail Northland for some years. Never again. I don't want to ever do customer service again. The customer's not always right. And I always got the issue. Ooh, ice cubes. Always got an issue with.
What about this? You like it?
love my hands.
Spread it.
Where's my lint at now? Let me see.
Hey, radiance. Huh? Okay. Let's just have a seat. She me and Shirley. We're down there.
You know what? I've been trying to. I'm the crazy one where I said, hopefully I open to my kid. I want to go to Jamaica. I want to be on a nude beach. I want to have my hair covered up.
I ain't mad at you.
So my sister said, they gonna be down to the floor by then. You better try to go down.
Yeah. I'm gonna use some of our fans. Start female body breathing.
Here you go, because I really, really appreciate you putting them back in my hair.
Appreciate you.
And you'll be here for me again. Trust.
Definitely, I'm here.
Like I said, I got that daughter, but I do not want to call no damn hair.
I understand.